Welcome back to Nurturing Moms. This is another Nurturing Moms video, and I'm going to be discussing why your baby may not be sleeping and what the reasons could be. Sometimes your baby may not sleep because maybe you've done everything you need to do. You've watched their awake time, like I mentioned in a video prior to this. You've checked on their awake time, but my baby is still not sleeping. Why? They could be hungry. They could actually be hungry. They may have not had enough. And if you're exclusively breastfeeding your baby, you need to watch and see that they're getting 6 to 8 wet diapers in 24 hours. So if your baby is 1 day old, you get 1 diaper. 2 days old, 2 diapers. But by the time they're 7 days, they get 6 to 8 wet diapers, and that is a really good measure as to whether they're getting enough from your breast milk. Then are they putting on weight, and are they calm and content after a feed? Another reason other than hunger is maybe your baby is just sensitive to noise. They don't like a lot of noise. There are some people who, they are such light sleepers that they hear a doorbell, they hear some noise, a door bang, and they wake up. So maybe your baby is sensitive to noise. Another reason could be they're experiencing a growth spurt. So a growth spurt tends to happen week 1, 2, 3, but most times you never notice that. You tend to first notice, moms tend to notice the 6-week growth spurt. So it goes from 6 weeks, 9, 12, 16, 20, and then 24 weeks. That's how the growth spurts are. But the 6-week one, you wonder, oh my gosh, it feels like somebody came into my house, took my baby, and gave me another baby. Why? Your baby is now cranky, fussy, wanting more cuddles, wanting to be there on the breast longer, feeding like they're so hungry. It could be a growth spurt. So ensure that you feed them and just extend some grace and just feed them a bit more than you would normally do, because during a growth spurt, they're growing exponentially, and it runs for about 3 days, and then they go back to their normal schedule. Another reason why your baby not be sleeping is because of sleep associations. A sleep association, as I mentioned in a previous video, if you haven't watched it, go back and watch that. A sleep association is your baby is used to certain things that you do to help them sleep. So if you're always rocking your baby to sleep, they expect you to rock. Then they know, okay, fine, my mom is rocking me and swaying me side to side. It means she wants me to sleep. Until you do that, then they expect that. If you're always breastfeeding them to sleep, your baby is now 3 months, 4 months, you breastfeed them until they've blacked out on your breast, they will expect that, and they associate the breastfeeding to sleeping. So we would need to break that as well. Now, another reason other than the sleep association would be your baby is going through a physical milestone. They've just developed, they've just learned how to crawl, and it's so exciting. So even at night or during the day, they keep waking up and having very short naps because they just want to wake up and start practicing. One of the things you could do is during the day, give them ample time and space to do their practice of crawling. Let them go around and do it, so that by the time you're doing your bedtime routine, they are so tired, all they want to do is fall asleep. So once you allow that to happen during the day, then they will probably try and sleep better at night. A major reason why your baby may not sleep is also that they're unwell and you don't know. Okay, so be mindful about it. When your baby changes their mood a little bit, check their temperature, check and see what they're doing. Sometimes they tug on their ears, and it could mean that they're having an ear infection or a throat infection. Take your baby to hospital and just rule that it's not illness. And if it is, then they're given the right medication. Then there are babies who have sleep regression issues. A 4-month-old will go through a sleep regression. An 8-month-old or a 9-month-old or a 10-month-old may go through sleep regression. What is sleep regression? They've been sleeping well, and then all of a sudden they are just waking up a lot in the night. It doesn't mean all what you had done previously with regards to teaching them how to sleep on their own is all erased. It just means you continue. It's very developmental. It happens at this age where they start to be more alert, more aware. Their sleep cycles are also changing. So continue with your sleep routine. Don't give up. Continue on the structure. It will help. And then finally, there are some babies who have separation anxiety at a certain age, where they just do not want to be left by their mom or their dad to be put to sleep on their own. So that could also be a reason as to why your baby's sleeping. So check that all these things, all the things I've listed down, are not part of the reasons why your baby is not sleeping, and then try to help them to sleep by having a really good structure for the day and a good structure for bedtime routine, that it happens in the same order every single day, and that will make your lives so much easier, so much more predictable. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you haven't subscribed, please remember to subscribe and share. If you need any questions answered, you can text me on the numbers showing on the screen. You can WhatsApp me. You can even send me an email and I'll get back to you. Nurturing Moms is here to support you, to educate you, and to empower you.